Hello, Rec27, and welcome back to Combat Mission Black Sea. We are continuing the Eagle scenario, where we've been getting a pretty hard time against it with the Russian counterattacks from this map. Which, in all fairness to the Russians, although it's somewhat unexpected behaviour from the AI, it behooves them to pressure us as much as they can, rather than sit back and wait to be picked off with our, precision-guided missiles or our UAV targeted helicopters. Probably their best chance of success here was indeed to push us. Based on the theory, obviously their tanks were a lot better than our vehicles. Thankfully, though, our brave boys and girls, or just boys in this case, have done good work for us, and we've seen off all the armoured threats, with the exception of one very injured BMP, which is probably still healthy enough to cause us a fair deal of harm. So heading into this one, we're going to try and essentially, in fact I might do the same for you, hide all our infantry. In fact I've already got you in a hide, but in amongst this objective Shen there, this is our crew. I can give you a hide order as well, just try and hide. You might get mowed down as we redirect a javelin from this team just to finish off that BMP. And everywhere else we are hoping and praying for a little bit of stability to allow us to, probably finish mopping up this objective and ensconce the entirety of 1st Platoon into Cheyenne. They are so battered and broken. They will not be combat effective for a while. And meanwhile, then actually prepare ourselves to move forward on the map, because we've been very defensive and there's many objectives still in front of us. But we do have plenty of time, although it will start to trickle away from us. But I think once we've kind of broken the bulk of the Russian forces, then moving through should be easier. We're just going to watch out for a few remnants. So I'll start things. We'll hit the big red button. We'll run through a single minute, and then, provided no other shocks happen, I will propose putting a few cuts in, as again we try and move forward a little bit in time. See movement here just of some engineers and machine gun team. I brought them forward just to dismount in the woods beside the MGS, just to help screen that a little bit, potentially spot if there's any dismounted drivers and crews and things that jumped out of those BMPs, just to help finish them off. Again, just to kind of spot what isn't kicking about. Aside from that, the only other threats we know about is some soldiers, some infantry, is a better word for it, Russians based in this building over near CP-103, which we need to deal with. And also all the vehicles we've spotted through our UAV. All the other half contacts, I think, have resolved themselves now. Oh, hello. We have found ground store of this building some Russian. You don't have a gun. Are you crew of something? A cyborg? No. Potentially crew of, I don't know what, maybe this vehicle. And you've been spotted by, or MGS of all things. Okay. Probably going to use more HE shells if I don't really want you to. Oh, and that's a minute done. Okay, good. Alright, have you guys got in? You have. I'm going to split off the AT team from this group and get to my right command setting. And we're just going to bring you up to, just clear that last move order. Where did I write? Probably this window here if I can. Please move yourself up to, is that level 4? Oh, it's level 3. And ideally, if you face out this window, you will see that BMP. I don't know how combat effective it's left. It still is, sorry. Or it's been left, was probably the other thing that was whirling around the old mind there. But let's just knock it out in its entirety. And that gives a bit more free reign to bring in some vehicles to help clear out this RPG team, which shouldn't have an RPG. But if we do leave it long enough, he will pick one up. He's already picked it up. Darn. Okay, so we do buddy aid to get their kit. I'm slightly worried that he's about to launch it at this building. Specifically, this gentleman here who's trying to buddy aid his friends. Don't know if there's much I can do about that, to be perfectly honest. I have you. There are on a hide command. I could potentially get these guys to throw out a smoke. Let's try that. Don't know how well it works and if you will actually throw it out the building or if it's just going to pop inside. I've not used it in this. I've not tried to use this before. Let's see how this works. Okay, I don't have any other commands to make. Oh, I do. Please just target light. You've only got... Oh no, you've got 8 heat rounds, that's fine. Still lurking there. So this man's still very much dangerous. ATT moving in position. Oh, the smoke. I want to see what happened with the smoke. Hey, they did indeed throw out the window. Beautiful. All left hip penetration. Oh, you guys are launching grenades at this thing. I see. I'm kind of okay with that. This has taken a fair few grenade rounds though. Obviously I won't be very happy with it if it starts returning fire. It's 100 mil. Or if it repositions such that the rest of our teams can't spot it. Yeah, right help penetration. Maybe we won't need a javelin. I would dearly love to actually just kill this thing. Another grenade that came in? No, was that an AT4? Oh, you're about to get javelined, my friend. No, you've got the AT4 out. Just you underslung, popping off. Oh no, it was the 84. It's quite a good shot. I mean, I'm pretty sure your friend here... Oh no, you've both launched. Man in the front pop. It's quite a good response time. And then the other one is... Oh, it was just beside his head. I'm not sure about wasting all our AT ammunition on it, but that should be the death of that thing. And... the old game of death or suppression, just suppression. Okay, but at least we know he is there. Although not much of a threat. Alright, we'll see if that's the end of this thing. You, please cancel your target. I don't think there's any real need to do that. And let's have a quick check on our choppers. Because I heard the whirlybirds. Where's my JTAC? You? Preparing. Okay. I know I said I was going to do some cuts, but I really want to see what happens to this BMP. I know I will see it regardless. Thought it may be of interest to know if that's is it finally gone or not. There's a second 84 missed. Oh, and the javelin's out. Good night. But that so that BMP has taken a, I don't know, I can't remember what was the last one, 4 or 5 grenade hits, penetrating grenade hits. At least 184 and the javelin before we get knocked out. Doesn't look like anyone's getting out of it though. Hopefully that's the last of the threats on this left hand side and will allow us to consolidate. Oh, large explosion there. Cheyenne. Oh, hello, you're a new spot. Okay, that's fine and dandy because we probably have someone back here who has access to a javelin. Does my... I need to go in command phase before I can find out. Do you have a javelin, my good man? No, just 84s. Do you, gentlemen, have a javelin? No. That's not carrying one. You guys have a javelin. Okay. Well, let's shuffle you over there. Are you already in? And see if we can't pop that thing. I will. I might just hold you here. On a target arcs, you don't engage. I will get you to deploy your gun, because why not? I'm waiting to advance. The only concern, I suppose, if you start engaging a nearby target, like a gunnery crew, that kind of identifies yourself to the IFE before we've had a chance to get our Jav team over. Okay, right, so I now will go and put some cuts in, advance some time. I probably will clear out Mr. RPG Man just on my own off screen, because I don't think it's going to be particularly interesting. I'm just going to use probably just this infantry team here to suppress him and kill him, to be honest. I should have been able to outgun him. I think he's on his own. And then I'll move the rest of first platoon up to Cheyenne here. The only other thing I'm going to do at the same time is, well, you are going to go try and pick up this javelin if you can. I know you're not loving life. That would be appreciated. It was also to move this chap, who again is not in the greatest of minds, back to this position. Oh, no. It's the wrong one. This chap. He's tired. He is broken. I'm just going to move you in directly. I'd like to try and move you in this spot to find out if they'll, just to see if that hill's clear of BMPs and they were part of this charge, or if they're still lurking up there. Yeah, and aside from that, we'll probably jump forward a couple minutes till we get our arty strikes, and then probably around the 50-minute mark, I want to be in a position of actually start moving into Kiowa itself, so we can start getting some advanced progress. So maybe I'll check in back then. All right, see you in a few. We're just going to do a quick check-in, because I've not gone very far in time, because our helos came into action. And quite aggressively took out a truck. I'm not going to say it's the most high value target for them, but do you know what? It's fine. Start knocking these things out. I'm not going to complain about it. Actually, is that another IFE we didn't know about? Oh, no, that's the one we were trying to precision mortar. We knew about that one. That's fine. I'm hoping the helicopters pick off some more high value targets, but, well, that was number one anyway. And into the next minute, where the helicopters do continue the assault. This time, looks like we make use of an ATGM. So they've taken out what looked to be their command vehicle, judging by the extra antennae coming off the back of it there. That's a useful kill, and I'm hoping they're going to go around and mop up the rest of these vehicles as well. We can hope. Oh, there's a rocket run. What's this? This is one of the RDMs with crew. I guess that was another view of that again. Good angle they've picked for attack here, I'll give them that. Nice, nicely done. So all they've got left, they can see, well, they've got a couple of BMPs, truck and a Tiger. Oh, coming in again, sounds like. Oh, not sure what that was aimed at, but it missed. Oh, what have we done? Okay. I've used the dismounted driver here just as a scout, to be perfectly honest. I'm getting him just up into this hellscape of a building. I need to look out the back of it in this direction, see if we can spot anything else. This guy has gone to ground. I don't know if he is dead or if he's trying to work out what this is. So us to him or him to us? Or is it just a visual artifact? Because I've been using these guys to suppress the building. But I say I don't know if he's dead or suppressed. We'll bring in some additional forces. No spot of these guys, so I think they were involved in this assault, which is good. And I'm pushing this artillery, this infantry squad forward, just to get into this building again, just to start pushing our kind of scout line forward a little bit. This chap here should hopefully help give us eyes. We're heading towards 10 to 6 now, so things are starting to brighten up a little bit. Anyway, less blurbing, more cutting to action. So again, I'll jump forward probably when the helicopters come in for another swoop. Okay, I think I'm a minute and a half, 2 minutes further down the line from when we last chatted. The helicopters went home, so I just sent them back out again. 4-minute recall time, plenty of ammo. Go out and keep destroying stuff. Same kind of area. I moved it over slightly, so both BMPs should be within its range. I've also moved the UAV over slightly, so again it can see them both, just in case our Javelin team up on the hill there doesn't get the spot. As it currently stands, although the MG team can see it, and it's in the same action square as the Javelin team cannot, which I'm okay about. If the helicopters take out, I'll happily save my Javelins for another time. But the reason I brought it back is because we finally get a spot in towards the objective of Kiowa here. We thought there might be something, and blink and you miss it. Our advanced kind of platoon here, which we snuck in, just kind of leapfrogging some buildings, spurred some cover. They've been there for a couple minutes. Finally spot a Russian foolishly standing on a balcony, pits of death. Do try and avoid them at all costs. Are you playing? Oh, you're not playing. And as soon as you see him, snuff him out. But where there's one, there's more. I mean, they may have taken some injuries from a shelling if they were further in. If not, there could be a full squad, full half squad, who knows. So that's something we have to be aware of. And it looks like our friend over here may not have been killed, just suppressed. But I am gearing up to try and push a squad into town. Oh, hello. No, at least the MGS answers him straight away. And that looks like a kill this time. Again, oh no, you've got a gun this time. You do look like just a regular infantryman. Now a regular ex-infantryman. That looks like some of our infantry getting involved. Oh. You have a friend. Ah, it's our Strykers getting involved. So this was a squad I was preparing to essentially come smoke up and shoot the gap into this building. Because there's good cover if you can get into here. Also, we can then unload into the... Oh, this isn't a building. I was going to say unload into this building quite safely, but that's not safe at all. Okay, I'm glad I checked. I need to rethink my plan. So it was a great plan when that had a wall on it. So we'd come down, you pop smoke, drive through, unload everyone in a little L shape, which keeps you nice and safe, bail into this building, and then start to dominate the local surroundings. But we would have walked right into these fine fellows who could have opened up and undoubtedly caused numerous casualties. A little bit fortunate there. I did say they're going to have a pretty bad time of it. But I'm okay with that. Okay, that was all what's really happening. Also, I've loaded some members of our team into the Stryker so we can make a push on this building and confirm that it is empty. I'll probably put some suppressing fire from this infantry team before we make the final assault. Yeah, sure, you can watch me map this out, because why not? So I'm going to come all the way along here, and I think it'll take you over a minute to get in this general direction. So I shall wait. Potentially I could just hold you here, just in case. We'll see how far you get. But the plan is, once you get to this point, I'll have this team put suppressive fire upstairs, and then we'll probably drive the Stryker in and then push the team in the front door. Good. These guys are all mopping up casualties. No sign of being peace, which I think I mentioned already. I'm trying to pick up all my dead. With the exception of this guy, who for love nor money will not buddy aid his buddy. I keep moving him in and out of his action square and then leave him for a bit and then move him in and out, and he's just not feeling it. It's not really best use of your weapons. So what I think I might do is get my little taxi over here to bring you somewhere else. And maybe even... Actually, have you finished buddy aiding the people that need buddy aided here? No, not quite. I'll bring my HQ in for that. I'll move him over because he might be able to see if he can pick it up. Again, completely unnecessary. I could quite happily leave him to his fate. But it's not something I like to do. I like trying rescuing all my soldiers when possible. So I'll bring my HQ in there. He can pick up the waifs and strays. And now, how do I want to play this? So I know there's infantry here. I know there's infantry here. Oh, maybe I don't want to push him with this platoon just yet. I do have, obviously, all of... Third platoon here. Squad. I mean, using platoon and squad wrong. So I could push up with you instead. Let's get that mapped out. Get you on the road. You can come most of it up the road, actually. And then probably come in behind this side. Maybe kind of cross in behind the trees. And these buildings don't look the sturdiest. But we could probably put a squad into one of these. Or we could just rush that building, a bit of fire and brimstone, bring in the strikers, and go in the front door. I'm not sure anything about that. I'm not going to commit to anything just yet. Alright, let's just... I think we're just going to advance time one more minute. Need to use some of our grenades. They are very useful against buildings. Ideally, probably ever so slightly closer. I'd love to be causing a few more casualties. He's in a fairly protected position, not that it's going to make feel any better for him. We've not seen any more infantry up here. I'm possibly being overly cautious. I get paranoid about walking into an automatic weapons ambush. It tends to be fairly deadly and fairly one-sided. You hear the whirlybirds in the air? Got any fireworks? Not this time. Oh. Okay, this is interesting. So you spot the BMP miles over here, and you decide, no thank you, I'm not playing today. You take out shots? No, you just spot it. Smoke up, run away. Alright, we'll be able to push you through next turn, because you won't be able to see it for the smoke. I think it's the helicopters have eyes on you rather than the... Oh no, the UAV might just be in range. Okay. Looks like it's been another kind of command vehicle. Recon or something. We will happily blow it up, he says, hopefully. Alright, I'm going to put some more cuts in until some more interesting things happen. We're going to continue our slow progress, trying to preserve what infantry life I've got left, while you know, happily picking off all this stuff back here with our aerial firepower. So I'll see you in a few. Yet another Russian decided to come and see what all the noise was about on the balcony. Got a couple of shots off. And then, yeah, died pretty thoroughly. I've got both the upstairs squad and this engineers just using machine guns to try and suppress anyone that's still alive upstairs. I don't expect there to be I'm bringing this squad into this building. Again, just to open up a couple of angles. And I am pushing smoke, although it's not quite where I wanted it to be. To be honest, well, I might leave it a turn and see if it develops a little bit further. Got to check the wind direction, actually. Because I have breach kits, so I can always tuck into this L and then breach through this wall and into a secure building. I suspect it's probably going to be okay, especially with this squad presumably distracted from over here. But, you know, let's... yeah, I think we're going to be fine. I want you to kind of come around like that. Maybe even... Is that going to be sticking out? Yeah, probably. That's good as it as it's going to be. Hopefully you guys are all tucked away. This is where you can fall a little bit foul of action squares. Yeah, and you guys all need to be dismounted up against that wall. You're just going to breach into level 1. And hopefully... Oh. Oh, I didn't see behind you. Did you get bogged? Must have done absolutely no damage. Where's this one? Yeah, optics ramp. But you've been immobilized. That... Oh, that's not... That's not what we want. That's frustrating. Alright. Well, I guess you're not going to come and assist. Just get yourselves back here. We'll find another battle bus for you. Good. Well, let's stick around for this minute, see if we get over okay. There's a slight gap in the smoke. Also have to watch... I think we'll be okay for that BMP, but you're never quite sure with angles and trees and where the line of sight starts and ends. Secondary explosion. Faster, 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 faster. Good. Okay, that seems to have gone okay so far. I'm happy with where they're placed. They can dismount. Don't go around the corner. Good team. They don't seem to run into anyone or anything. Oh! That looks like one less BMP thanks to an ATGM. Beautiful. Don't you love air superiority? Okay. You guys are essentially in the building. What I need to do is probably do target briefly. And say, look, just give me a last... Yeah, 15 seconds is probably enough. And you guys are going to hunt upstairs. You're in a bad way, so you're probably not. Good. And over here, it seems to be going relatively successfully too, apart from that. Well, actually, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Well, probably just, I'll use this battle bus once I've shuffled the rest of these invalids into Cheyenne. You will be co-opted into the squad. This is not the bit you need to watch, but you guys get around there. I'll shuffle more of that off camera. Everything else seems to be going okay. Alright. Let's make sure we get in here. I'm slightly concerned about, you know, an RPG fired into the building. We know they can do pretty horrible things. Oh, looks like the killing a jeep. Fine, I suppose. Not killing a jeep, that's slightly embarrassing. Come on, where's the blast? There we go, storm. Nope, okay, we'll go back and have a look at that in a moment. Okay, now I'm expecting small arms fire. Well, this is somewhat anticlimactic. Surely there was more than two of them. Ah, okay, to be fair, that's a fairly hard target to hit. And one I would have quite happily you looked over. I mean, I think it was this was the target here. One more ATGM. One more dead BMP. Cool. See if they do any more. We did 3 attacks last time. So we'll have to see if that kind of continues or if we swing about for one more. In fact, if we go command phase, we can check JTAC man. What are they saying? Ah, it's the drone. You're still attacking. Good. I'd really like you to take out this, but apparently you can't see it. Means maybe they won't. That's the wrong one. You. I'm surprised. I thought the drone would pick that up. Maybe it's just not done it yet after moving. Okay, you guys are in position. Absolutely no worries. So tell you what, why don't we just get you to sneak that touch point for me. And then pull back. You guys can now head over in this direction. And yeah, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do with you. Let's just start gathering you in here. I'm not sure how much combat capability you've got to be of any more use to this mission. You guys seem fine. Yeah, okay. Oh. Okay, it feels like a waste. Oh. Oh, that was frustrating. So that's a miss. Not a bad one, actually. Alright, no contact with the Russian. Anyone in this building. I was expecting to have a close range firefight. And it could be they've run maybe downstairs and can't see each other at a hedge. I don't really know. It doesn't bother me actually, because they're not an objective. They can sit there quite happily beyond causing me problems in later life. I'd quite like to knock out this BMP because once we've done that, I'd probably move, and oh, maybe we have them there, move the UAV over to this area, start looking at Sioux and Choctaw, because they're the real key ones, I think, of our remaining objectives. Right. I'll tell you, why don't we leave you guys there for just now? We'll maybe ferry our next squad forward. Unless someone else has another unit I can use. Not really. It's fine. I'll get a squad loaded up. Nope. Meanwhile, I think I'll probably split you guys in 2 if we can. And then get someone to go upstairs. That's quite a disproportionate split. Keep your eye out this way. We'll have someone to engage over there later, but yeah, it feels kind of like all quiet in the Western Front at the minute. But this is a kind of slow and steady progress which generally makes things work. Does that not count? Why did that not count? Okay, well, use single soldier. Please go capture that. Have I got this one yet? No. I can pick that up later. That's not a priority right now. That was miles off target. As was that. Very odd. Oh, I guess that's daylight's woken up. We'll turn off the artificial brightness now, yeah. Still gonna have to. You hate that Jeep, man. It's just a Jeep. It's fine, honestly. It's still not dead. Hey! Beautiful. Okay, BMP gone. Excellent. So I don't really care about the Jeep. I don't really care about the truck. There's no other high value targets around here that we know about. So let's get. I'll move the UAV over here. See what we can see. And then after that's gonna be get the UAV over here. But I think we're in a pretty strong position now, to be honest. You know, maybe it was just a two-man team was always left. I feel like I'm jumping at shadows at the minute. Right, you guys get in, and then we're gonna push you forward. We're gonna take Kiowa. We've got time. We can take Kiowa before we're done. And that puts us in a good position. JTAC. We're gonna. They're still attacking apparently. That's fine. That's fine. I mean, depending on where the explosion is, I know what they're attacking, and we're gonna adjust your mission to an area target. And we're gonna come have a nosy over here. Yes, please. There's a building there we have to deal with, but I think we're going to find a way to do that. And that might be via artillery, actually. Just trying to think of somewhere I can get good views for an artillery spot if it doesn't use UAV. Probably here. Might be able to get my artillery man into this house and just annihilate it with some 155, because I have a lot. And I always like to use what I have. Forever going to click on that, forgetting that you are knocked out. And I've got a whole squad here doing all sorts of not very much. But that's fine. I'm going to swap you guys out eventually. I need to wait till you're embarked before giving an order. That's a little frustrating. I don't think there's anything else I need to do. It's the exact moment in time. I'd like to get more use out of my sniper team, to be perfectly honest. Again, they might be a useful one to set up in this building, see what they can see about the place. Right, I'm going to maybe start moving a few more resources towards town. We do know there's an infantryman left alive in here. Well, I guess if we're not going to engage with anyone in this building... is that a balcony? It is a balcony. And there are no windows down here. Ooh, okay, that makes me a little bit uncomfortable. I think I've been pretty clear on how I feel about balconies. So maybe we won't do that. Maybe we'll just do some close range engagements with your grenade launcher. I'm trying the best way of kind of coming around here. Best way of coming around here is probably not using that striker. And coming at you from like this angle with you. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll drop our squad off here. We'll come forward a bit. We'll hit it with more 40 mil. Okay, so again, I have time doing not very much. In fact, and on the presumption. Oh, going for that thing again. Don't know if they killed it, because that's smokes from another vehicle from earlier. That's quite... Look at that. Pillars of smoke. That's satisfying. Well, apart from... In fact, ours aren't smoking, so yes, this is just all satisfying. Oh! Hello. Now, what was this from? I'm going to say that... Well, I feel like precision arty, to be perfectly honest. Which I think it would behoove me to move these gentlemen. Okay. Let's go. I'd like to split these squads up so a lot of people have in one building. Which I think you means you fine chaps are going to be the ones that actually take the objective. If you come around, got to watch a little bit from... actually, there's nothing up here that we know about. Of course, it's usually the stuff you don't know about that kills you. I want to come in this general direction. Let's get ourselves into, say, here, and then we'll do a final push, provided all our other advanced squads are fairly happy with what they see. Let's get you out of here as well. I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to pull you out and have you come over this way. Have you got enough to pick up machine gun team and sniper? 1, 2, 1, 2. Plenty of spare seats. Yes, you do. Good. I'm just going to have you leg over here on your own, and then we'll all get in the vehicle. And that way, hopefully, we clear out from whatever prying eyes are attempting to... hello. Cause us problems. So your job is to finally go and deal with that chap. You... Let's come over here. I'm afraid to front. Do I really care about doing anything with this guy? It's just a surviving tank crew. No, I don't. So I won't. Shooting a tank that's already dead. Yeah, that's knocked out already. Not tank, but BMP. Alright, whatever makes you happy, I suppose. Interesting to see how much the Russians have left, actually. Oh. Always the way, isn't it? You think you're doing the smart thing by getting your guys out of the artillery range, and what happens is you stroll right into an artillery shell. Ah, that's really frustrating. Sorry, dude. Where did that one land? It looks like we're attacking this truck, and it looks like we destroyed the truck back here. Just fine, when all that's left is the Jeep, potentially. I thought I saw a Russian round coming over here. I guess not. can hear it. I can't bloom and see it, and I'm sure you're all shouting at where it's happening. Oh, here we go. There. So these look like spotting rounds. One here, one here, one here. I don't know exactly what he's trying to call them on. I mean, if they were sensible, they'd call them down on this position, but they're miles away from that right now. Okay. This is good. You guys are going to get in a minute. I'll have you go shoot at that building. You guys are fine. I really do want to get someone into Kiva before we finish. I think we're going to have one more minute of calm, and then we will push forward into the objective here. Probably just coming in this underside, to be perfectly honest. And I think I will push people onto the balcony for that, just to assist, as much as I hate them. So what I'll do, I'll probably run the next minute, and then I'll bring you back for the push into Kiowa itself. Okay, here is the plan. We have Stryker number 1, going to push forward here and then unload a bunch of Mark 4 grenades at the bottom of this building. We'll have most of the team move over to the balcony with the face over that in that direction. These guys will stay over here just in case we get any spots. I'm almost tempted to do a just a target command, just get them to shoot the place up. Because I don't know which level, so maybe I won't. We have a whole squad over here, facing this direction, just in case the Ruskies do pop heads out of this building. And then we have this third squad. I'm probably being overly aggressive, to be perfectly honest, and should take some time, but I just kind of want to get them in. This is going to kind of thread its way through here. Once it gets to the position, pop smoke, should drive into smoke and dismount everyone. The theory being the chap in here will be thoroughly suppressed and or dead. And that's the plan. Watch it all fall apart. Well, that's not going to help. Don't drive over that stuff. Also being at risk over fields given what happened to my last Stryker, bogging out. I'm only concerned he's not actually at this end of the building. Where are you guys? You're in the wrong building. Is there no door? There is no door. You're just standing up there like lemons. Awesome. Oh no! Oh, they went after my immobilized Stryker, which is a fairly good call. Okay. Oh, there are many things happening. Right, we'll come back to that devastation. Alright, so we've knocked down the building. Hopefully that's enough to kill the guy in there. Oh, okay. And we'll come back over here. I'm okay with the crew. I'm okay with the crew dying, so callous. So I guess this is the area they were trying to walk it into. Yeah. Oh, rough. And all I can really hope for is to get you guys, like, as quick as you can, humanly can, get in that vehicle. And then next turn we're going to bug out. Now, I'd like to do a pause order and run away, but I don't think just the way the mechanics work, if I give you any movement order, I think they won't embark. They will wait until you have stopped. Right, meanwhile, you need to stop firing. You have, because there is no building for you to fire at. I support that decision. You guys are just about there. Yeah, but I need someone with some kind of eyes on this position, just in case this dude's still alive. Which I think it might be you, but I don't really want to use grenades in case I grenade my own people. Use the MGS. Bring forwards into this kind of position. You have reasonably good spotting. I'm pretty sure the guy's going to be dead. It does expose you to potentially something lurking over there. What other options have I got? To be honest, there's this option, which I don't particularly like. Come forward and stand an open bit of ground. Although, the whole squad, there's only one guy, he should be at least suppressed. Right, I think that's going to be okay. Right. Let's just hit the red one and get over with. I'll worry about that devastating barrage in a moment. Okay, at least the smoke is kind of in place and kind of covering us. Oh, that sounds violent. That smoke went away far too quickly for my liking. I also don't want to spend too much space too many people in this building because it's knackered. I will move out. See, there he is. Okay. And if I thought I was being over cautious. I mean, look at this. Look at that target-rich environment. This is what happens when you take risks. Oh, thank God you're a terrible shot. Yeah, you guys are too late. Oof. Okay, with that drama resolved, let's go have a look how bad this is. Now, hitting a vehicle with artillery is pretty difficult, although that's pretty dense fire. Oh. It's a light casualty. Looks to be just off where we are. We're a bit fortunate. Oh, never mind. He makes a break for it. Go, 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 get in. I think we might just have to pull out and leave these guys and to hope for the best. Oh, another hit in that building, another casualty. Oh, and another one at the death. So there's not much you can do about this beyond not having an entire squad in one building, which was a risk, and I knew it was a risk, but you know, as ever, the plan was, well, once we've secured this, we'll move them out and split them up, and before I get the chance, old Mr. Russia comes knocking. Okay, but that is Kiowa secure. We have knocked out a whole bunch more Russian vehicles this turn, for what was very little loss, although we now have lost a Stryker, 3 squaddies, and 1 of our scouts. Our eyes in the sky should be getting up momentarily, and we're just going to send the choppers over here to start picking away at this stuff as we swing around. We've still got 30 minutes left, so we're just over halfway. 2 out of 5 objectives, but to be honest, you know, this area has been massively softened up, and I see us starting to much more rapidly advance and scoop up the remaining objectives. Well, yeah, so as we'll call it a day there. As ever, hope you've enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you on the next one. Cheerio.